The actual total amount made is our Syed vintage unsorted sweatshirt bales worth your time? Let's find out. So yes guys, what's going on? It's Vintage Direct here, and today we're going to be doing probably the most in-depth video on Syed unsorted bales. So if you're looking at Syed as a website in general, or more specifically their unsorted sweatshirt bales, then this is a great video for you, because I'm going to be breaking down exactly how much I made off 9 bales, so you can get a rough kind of, 9 bales is quite a large portion. Obviously this isn't going to be the same for everyone, but you can get a kind of general idea of what sort you're going to be making, and then I'm going to be showing you how much time or how many days it will take for you to actually make your initial investment back, how many pieces you'll be left with, and how much profit after that that you'll be looking to make. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so first off, I'm going to be showing you some of the best pieces that we actually obtained. Now, if you're more, of a branded type of guy, these bales are still definitely for you, and I'll be starting off with showing you just a couple of the nice branded type of stuff you can expect in these sort of bales. So right here, we've got this creamy, no, it's not really cream, it's white, it's like a champion, just, a plain sweatshirt. This stuff will run you about 20 to 25 pounds, and you can be expecting in between 2 to 3 of those per bale, maybe a bit on the lower end, probably two to 1 of those per bale. And then you've got more pieces like this, which is a Nike vintage Nike sweatshirt. This will probably run you about 25 to 30 pound. Once again, just a nice staple Nike piece. And then finally, we've got another just a Nike on a blue tag, so it's quite old, and it's just got the nice little Nike embroidery there. So those are the type of branded sweatshirts you can be expecting from these sorts of bales. So it's definitely not just unbranded stuff. With the Unsorted mix, you'll definitely see a lot of branded stuff like that, and each one of those will probably run you between 20 to 30 pounds a piece. Now we're going to be running into the stuff that I kind of prefer. This is the more unbranded stuff, but it's just really nice, and it's really good money. So this will probably run you about 25 to 30 pound. It's just like an autumny sweatshirt with a 2-tone neck. Again, just a really nice staple piece. And then we've got this Northern Dam. It's just like it looks like some baseball type of thing, but again, that probably run you about 25, maybe even 35 pound for that one. Next up, we've got this Nebraska one. It's really nice material, just a nice spell out Nebraska one. And then we've got this is it baseball or basketball, I forget, but it's a Pacers, Indian Pacers. I'm pretty sure it's a baseball piece, but it could be basketball. But it's just a really nice sweatshirt, probably run you about 30 to 35 once again. And finally, the last piece I'm showing you today is this golden bears piece. It's just a really nice, I really like that like crew neck type thing, and that will run you about 30 pounds. So those are the really nice items you can be expecting. I did get much better items than that. Those are just like your good pieces. Those are the pieces you're looking for, both branded and unbranded. But yeah, now we've got that out of the way, we're going to be actually running into the numbers and talking how much we've made, and how long it's going to take for us to make our initial investment back. Okay, so I've got my piece of paper here because my brain is not big enough to remember all this information in one sitting. But essentially, out of the 9 bales, we actually paid £701.50p for the 9 bales. We bought them in bulk, so we didn't have to pay. We did have to pay VAT, but we got a 15% discount for spending over £500. We also didn't have to pay delivery fee. So if you are going to buy these bales, the more you can buy, obviously the cheaper they're going to be. That's just with everything. Obviously, if you're in a lower budget, it's completely fine. These bales ran me about £77 a piece, but I'm sure you can get them for about £85 to £90 if you buy a smaller quantity. Anyway, so out of those pieces, as I said, we got 575 pieces, and the total revenue, this is after all delivery fees, which is standard £2.99 rate, are taken off. So every single fee is taken off. The Depop fee, the PayPal fee, all fees like that are taken off, and you have to take into consideration that some of these items might sell internationally, and usually you want to put £20 for international shipping. So if it sells for £20 and someone buys it in, you know, Brazil, but it's only £15 shipped to Brazil, you're actually making money on the delivery. So you have to take into account that this is actually a lower number than you're probably liable to make. So the actual total amount made is £5,698.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
And that is from £701.50 as an initial investment. So you're talking almost £5,000 in pure profit if every item sells. Obviously, you can't expect every item to sell. Usually, it's about 40% of everything you get, you know, goes out the other end. So, you know, as long as you stay consistent with it, you will get the majority of them to sell. But yeah, that is the rough number we're talking on the minimum sell price for these items. Now, we're going to actually break this down even further, and we're going to see how long it will take for you to get your initial investment back. So, this is 575 pieces, and obviously this is very variant based. So, we're going to be doing if you're a fast uploader, if you're a medium uploader, and you're a slow uploader. So, we're talking the fastest rate and how quick you can do it if you really put the effort in, and really go for it. And then we've got the slow version and obviously the medium version. So we'll start off with the slow version. So we've got 575 pieces. If you're really, you know, interested in doing this and you want to do this full time, then a slow intake on this, if this is your first batch, you want to get the majority of the items uploaded quickly. So a slow talk for the 575 pieces is 25 days. That might seem quite quick, but obviously you're going to be wanting to upload 100 to 200 pieces in your first few days, obviously to get your ball rolling for your shop, and obviously from there you can calculate how quick you want to be doing it. But yeah, 25 days, and we're going to be looking to sell 2 items per day. If there's 575 items, then that means each item, if you sell it after all fees, you're making about £9.90 per item. If we sell 2 items a day, that's £19.80, which means to make our initial investment back, it's going to take 35 days of selling items. Add that on to the 25 days that it's going to take to upload the items, and you'll get 2 months. Obviously, you have to take into fact that when you are uploading items, you're still obviously selling items, but obviously it's like compound interest. Like the more you upload, the more like you are to make sales. So 2 months is very on the low end. Like it should take a lot quicker than that, maybe talking 45 days if you are quite slow at this. Now if you're medium paced at this, you can be looking to upload the items in 15 days and sell 3.5 items per day. That will turn your average return for the day to £34.68, which means you'll make your money back in 20 days. Add that onto the 15 days that you're going to be uploading stock for, that's 35 days. Again, take into consideration that when you are uploading stock, obviously you're going to be making sales while you're uploading it. It's not like you have to upload every single item first before you start making sales. But yeah, keep that into mind. So 35 days as a medium, what you can be looking for to make your initial investment back. And then as a fast person doing this, you can upload this stock in 10 days. It's definitely doable. That's like 60 items a day. If you're putting all your energy into each day, you can definitely get almost 600 items done in 10 days. And obviously, if you're starting a brand new shop, it's good to just get a bunch of stock just ready and ripping to go. Obviously, if you're already an established Depop seller, this isn't really something you need to be doing. You can you know, obviously do 10, 20 a day for how many months, and you've got stock to last you. And then also on this, we're going to be selling 5 items a day. If you're uploading this much, 5 items a day is definitely doable, which turns to £49.50 on average per day, which means you're going to be, it's going to take you 14 days for you to make your initial investment back. Add that onto the 10 days it takes you to upload. That's 24 days until you make your initial investment back. So if you are very dedicated to this, you can definitely make your first initial investment of that £701 back in about 30 days, which is like just very good. I know a lot of different wholesale sites with you know, the staple Nike, you know, champion pieces you're gonna be paying £500 a bale for. It can take 2 to 3 months to make your initial investment back. So yeah, I would just recommend you stay clear of, you know, the branded type of stuff. This is why I prefer the unsorted things, because you make your initial investment back quicker. And if you actually look at it, to make your initial investment back, you're going to be selling 71 items, which means you're going to be left with 504 items. So you're going to be left with over 500 items for you to just have on your shop, which means, you know, obviously you're going to be making a lot more profit than your initial investment. If you keep a steady pace of like 2 to 3 items per day, even in a month, you're going to be looking to make over £1,000 per month. So if you're looking to start out on Depop, then one of these bales, and you know, £700 might sound like a big investment, but if you actually look at it, it might only take 1 to 2 months to make your initial investment back, and then from there you'll have an established shop with over 500 items on that you can be flogging off daily, and you don't really need to make another big investment for the next 3 to 4 months, and by then you'll be thousands of pounds in the profit. Obviously this isn't for everyone, and this might work for some people, might not work for everyone. What I got is not what everyone will get, but you know, obviously that's just a risk with pretty much a mystery box type of thing. Obviously it's not quite the same, but it's kind of the same principle. But if you do want to see any of the unboxings in more detail, just look at the page. I've got about 3 to 4 of them just on the page ready to be watched. But yeah, that is pretty much the general gist of the video. In my opinion, the Unsorted sweatshirt bales are definitely a worthy purchase. You know, you get branded, you get unbranded, you get a mix of everything, and how can you say no to over £5,000 in profit? So yeah, that is the end of the video. I hope this you know, helped you out in any way. I hope this was informative, and I try not to ramble too much, but it's probably an over 10-minute video, so I'm sorry if I bored some of you guys out there. But yeah, that was the video. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much, and bye.